So today we're going to talk about getting your ideal job. And we've got a surefire way of finding that ideal job and getting the best possible match between your skills, your aspirations, and what's out there in the job market. Now I've got a little metaphor that describes this job market. For those of you who have milked a cow, this metaphor will be readily familiar. So when we think about the job market, then essentially there are four routes that we could take to that job market. The first route, if you ask most people where would they go and look for a job, then they'd go and look at job ads, probably on the internet, using Google, the job sites, possibly in the press, specialist journals, newspapers, local ads. So that's the starting point. Adverts. Okay. Now, going one step further from there, we might enlist the help of agencies. So we might register with an agency, we might register online, we might register in the high street, we might register with a search and selection recruitment consultancy. We might enlist their help to identify where those jobs are. But there are two other routes to the job market as well. We could identify relevant organisations and make a direct approach to them. Identify who is looking and who needs someone like me with my skills, my abilities, my experience, my motivation, and make a direct approach to them. And finally, we might network. So we might use other people, enlist the help of other people who are knowledgeable and influential in the area that we're interested in working. And I get their help in identifying where this ideal job is that we're looking for. So we have those four routes to market. Now the point about the udder, of course, is that you may know, if you've milked a cow, that to get the full yield from the udder, then you have to milk all four teats. And by the same token, if you want to get the full yield from the job market, then you need to address each of these four routes to market. And there's a paradox operating here, because most people start looking for jobs down here. So most people are down this end of the udder when they're looking for jobs. But when you reflect on how people recruit, then it works the other way around. So if I were going to recruit someone to do a specific job, the first thing I'd do is look around the office, see who I could promote into that job. If that didn't work, then I'd think about who do I know, who I could entice, invite, engage in that job. If that didn't work, then I might resort to the help of an agency, a recruitment consultancy, a search and selection organisation who could help me identify a shortlist and select from there. And in the last resort, I might advertise the job myself and go through the whole recruitment process, which is expensive and time consuming. So you can see that the recruiting person is starting from this end, the potential candidates are starting from this end. So what we need to do is invert that, so that we need to move down this end of the udder and work there to get the optimum identification of our ideal job. Down this end, we're in a lottery with hundreds of other people. Up this end, we've got a unique contact with potential employers. So let's have a look at that networking in a little bit more detail.